questions from the audience. And I know that we were talking Friday morning when we were at the Big Smiley show about how sometimes it's hard, you kind of get questions and you kind of get cut off. And there are some real messages and themes that you would like to share with this crowd today, so we want to make sure we get to that with no editing from producers or management or anything like that. But the first is from Jane, age 6, that came in on Twitter. It says, how old were you when you first started diving into your first competition?
I first started diving in 2000, but before that I did a lot of different sports, so doing gymnastics, baseball, soccer, cross country, but I didn't start until I was 11 years old, and my first competition, horrible. Great games, this coach actually came in and he's like, it's really probably isn't going to go far. I had flex toes, banana back, didn't look good at all, but everyone has to start somewhere, it's not, you're not great right away, so it's all taking the hard work and preparation and learning is the key to that.
How did you feel when you got picked to go to the Olympics from Bailey, age 9? How did you feel when you got picked to go to the Olympics?
Bailey, age 9, that's what you said. Well, I mean, it's always been a dream. 96, I was watching it with my family, and I just remember watching these incredible athletes walking over these ceremonies and represent their country. That's all I wanted to do. And of course, you tell your mom at age 7 or 6, mom, I'm going to the games. And of course, my parents are supportive of that. All right, you can go to that. But I look back at the mind of my parents, it is nuts. Like, I don't know, 8 billion people in the world and only 10,000 people compete at the Olympic Games. And so, it was like just, again, a testament of the support that I had from my family. I just represented in 2008 was phenomenal. That's what I've been working for that past 12 years.
It's interesting because when you talk the first time Olympians there say, oh, I'm just so happy to be here to represent Team USA, and you talk to them the second time around and they say, okay, now I've got this Olympic thing down, I'm pushing for code.
Yeah, it's all about experience. So, 2008 was incredible. It's something that I've been working for forever, and to actually make it work on the team. But the priority time in 2008 was they just weren't in line with what success can look like, but not even about success, but just going to these things. I was really wrapped up in trying to get medals, trying to get anything I can feed myself. So if that's playing, if that's getting the next interview, if that's getting a sponsorship deal and going away with my education. I was young, I was 19, I was so immature, but just coming to Purdue and just learning what it means to prioritize your commitments and just growing up and having just leadership. It's a totally different perspective in 2012, and it just shows like it pays off to just look at your priorities.
Were you disappointed in yourself a little bit?
Absolutely.
Did you call yourself out, or was there someone who called you out and said, get in line?
Well, I just remember I was like after 2008, because that was everything that I wanted in life was at this Olympic Games in 2008. So I was just, balling afterwards and went to Purdue, and obviously there's more excited to see the different more often. I was excited to get to my freshman year, but came in my sophomore year, it's still all. I was depressed. I was not enjoying anything that I was doing, and finally came to the point where I was like, all right, what's going on? This isn't, there's got to be more than this. And so texted a friend, and they sent me over to Adam, and Adam, his faith is really cool. He shared with me what we believe, and just found purpose and meaning in life that way. And it's totally, it's insane. Like, totally not believing.
Maybe it is a really big deal. All right, questions for David from Twitter, Facebook, even this week. How does it feel being in a small town and then become a gold medalist?
Oh, Noblesville's big now. This was 9 through 12, and what mean, it's huge. I mean, no one's grown so much, but this is cool. It's just coming back to Noblesville, and this is where I first started advocating for horses are, and now it is kind of homecoming. It's unbelievable.
What advice would you give others who want to become divers?
Well, what advice I would give others in general is, you just have to look at your goal of what you want, whether that's in high school, you're not going to college, or you're in your job, and you're wanting to move up in there. So you gotta, it's called a little less right now. So,
here it is. This is what he wanted to get here.
I mean, this is cool, but it's important. But yeah, outcome goals. So the ultimate goal, and then you have your process goals. And so in 2008 or 2012 was obviously outcome goal. Main thing I wanted to do was love others, and then also get a gold medal. So you have that outcome goal, you got to push that aside, and now you have the process goal. So how am I going to do that? And it's just one step after another. It's mentor any part of your life, both high school or next job, college. It's just something that's been instilled in me when I was younger, and it's cool to kind of share that with everyone else.
Well, and for kids, if your outcome goal is you would like an A, but the process is lots of homework.
That's right. Not fun, but it's got to be done.
But this is the reward. What is one thing that you would like to pass on to others? Have you covered that, or is there something else you would like to pass on as a first question?
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of that is definitely looking at a situation and thinking, okay, how can I best serve or help somebody in this situation? This morning was just looking at it and thankful for this opportunity. I mean, being at the Olympic Games is a privilege. It's not unique to you. So a lot of this work doesn't come just myself. You have a whole team behind you. You have a family. You have a country. You have a city like Noblesville. And so you just have to remember, like, looking back at where you're thinking from, how you got there, just thinking throughout the whole journey. When you start guiding it up to yourself, just listen to them how they go and it's
don't put yourself in the center, right?
That's right.
What is one small thing, maybe small at the time, but it actually ended up changing your life? It says, what is one small thing that ended up changing your life?
This small thing is actually the most important thing. That's our relationship with these guys. And so that's just been huge in my life, and my faith, and this is a total life change, and it's a total relationship like that.
What is the most indulgent food that you're allowed to eat while you're training?
While I'm training?
While you're training, and then tell us what happened to your diet after you come back from Baltimore.
Well, when I'm training, it's really good. I was telling somebody this the other day, my favorite food is yogurt, like flaxseed, almond, fruit. That's not normal. That's not a favorite food, but after the Olympics, so 2 weeks ago, I don't know, I haven't stepped on a scale lately, but I've just been eating whatever I want, wherever I want, and I can feel it right now. When you eat well, you feel well. When you eat like junk, you feel like junk. So I might have to change some things around right now.
So what did you add? I know, I followed you on Twitter one night, I know you were picking out pizza.
Pizza, donuts, I can do that right now, because I'm not going to use those for 4 months.
And Sunny is a dietitian, right?
Yeah, so that's good enough.
It's going to be monitoring that. David, is there anything that you want to say, any message that you want to deliver that maybe we haven't covered, but this is kind of your opportunity to address the crowd and say thanks or give encouragement or inspiration? It would be wow.
Yeah, this is incredible. I never really pictured something like this in 10 years ago. Just walking into a gymnasium and this kind of production going on, and getting awards like these, and just seeing this many people turn out and share this moment. So it's absolutely incredible. And I have to say that the sports system is absolutely some other things that's going to be going on. So I'm going to get married in October, and eventually I'll get back into it. But I mean, I love that. I miss it, and it's definitely a huge passion. So if you have that kind of passion and drive forward towards that.
Okay, this is bigger.
Yes.
How did you feel when you won?
Awesome question. Let's not go up there. I mean, that's something that you look back and you do a lot of visualization. You see close your eyes, you see yourself doing dives, and you also see yourself on the podium. So, I've visualized this shot so many times, and to actually get it in real life, that was incredible. I try, I don't cry very much, but I'm just stepping out on the podium when you're national anthem play in a stadium that was holding 18,000 people. Maybe diving once, not a beach sport, but in a stage that could be 500,000. So diving in front of 18,000 people and then all of America watching that special moment was absolutely incredible. That was an awesome question.
Any other questions? Yes.
I was just wondering if you got the fin training at the Olympics. Did you do any of that?
I did some fin training, but I was all about it for 12 hours. And then I was like, I don't know what it is. But my uncle, Les, he was a fin trainer. He went up to every single station trying to trade fins and loved it. But I don't know, have a football flag with some fins on there, and it's just a good tradition. How many did you get in the lesson?
Probably
200 plus pins. That's great.
Over here.
Okay. After you know, you think you're going to be like a youth pastor or something like that?
I don't really know exactly what doors will open in the future. Right now, I'm about 47 or something, or 6 days out from getting married. And now, one of the goals is a lot of doors just to speak at different audiences. So, we'll just see what the next 5 years roll around, and then we'll go from there. But I mean, we're not rushing into decisions fast.
Yes, over here. How long did you train?
How long did I train? Well, training, I did a lot of training. Before I went to college, I went to Noblesville until my junior year, and then I decided to go home, so I started to train more. So from my junior year up until 2008, I was going to practice at 7:30 in the morning in Indianapolis, and then I wouldn't leave until around 2:30, 3 o'clock. So I've been training the entire time with an hour and a half break for lunch, but that's 7 hours of training, and at the end of the day, that's school. So, I mean, there's a lot of hard work that goes into it, and then you just reap the benefits. I mean, now there's a gold medal, and you can share it with the entire city of Noblesville.
Who was your favorite teacher at Noblesville High School?
What? I like all of them.
Did you have any fun when you were in
I know all the time. And I was my job, and I was a hobby too, so absolutely love that. But it was cool. I got to go outside of London. I got to see my family up in a street called Sheffield. And then my sister and I went to this huge mansion and stayed with the family out there. And that's what I'm bored now. It's weird. My fun is just relaxing. So, relaxed the entire time, but now I'm getting into a lot of different sports now that I'm done with that, so that's my fun.
Yes, in the bull shirt.
What neighborhood do you live in?
I live in North Harbor.
Were you scared the first time you went on a hot
I was petrified. I don't know the dimensions here, but 10 years is like a 3-story building. So I've been like walking up another floor of this, climbing all the way up there and moving down. And you go down from under 35 miles an hour. So I was, how old are you? You're 10? I was 11, but I mean, you and I, if I was 11 and you were 10 and we went up there, we would walk straight down it. But I had a lot of help from my coach and visualize. So I was my eyes, see my eyes, and then that's how I ended up here.
David has gone on the record that he had to overcome a fear of heights, actually, to go at 35 miles an hour from a 3-story building. That had to be pretty difficult.
Well, I'm going to admit this. I went back to the gymnastics coach after I was showing that year. They suggested to me that I draw out every single movement of those dives, so I would do 3 flips in the air and then diving. So I would draw out every half flip and then go into the water. So I would do that during the class at Noblesville. But I mean now, I can overcome that fear, so Noblesville High School is helping me overcome that.
What's the most difficult dive you do?
Most difficult dive? There's a lot of them hard, but a lot of them not easy. So difficult. Well, I have to stand. So I think this will go this way. So if this is the water, and this is the platform, I stand here and I flip back towards the platform. So that's probably it. My wrist getting close to the platform, hitting my head, so that's kind of scary. And then you do 3 flips and you try to dive in, but I think all of them can be scary at times, because that's probably the scariest one. I can't sit down.
Have you hit your head? How many times have you hit your head? Never hit your head.
Well, I've been a couple times, but I mean, that's, yeah, coaches that help you. That's why they're so important to trust them. So they're going to put you up there and say, I believe you do this, and I totally trust them that but I mean, it's not, it doesn't really difficult. I mean, it's a solid platform. You hit your head and take out the elements.
Have you snapped enough that it's taking your breath away? Or what happens when you snap?
Well, like I said, it's 3-story building, 35 miles an hour, and you're hitting that water, you're hitting the ball with a lot of force. So when you do actually snap into the air, and I did a lot when you're trying to learn it, that's why I hate doing it. But you walk away from practice with wells all over your legs. There's people who smack that their blood is drawn from their backs. It can be dangerous, but it's fun.
In that commercial, when you look at your standing at the top of it, was that the simulator type building in the back?
Yeah, I was in the house building, Berkeley or something.
So how